These videos are not for children. So, you remember when I reviewed Boozy Uzi, the infamous Murder Drone adult-themed comic, because I didn't see any kind of videos on it? Well, there's a Helluva Boss version called A Night With Loona. Loona is Blitz's adopted wolf daughter. This is going to be very important information. And naturally, she has a bunch of fans, for better or for worse. This has to be the worst example I've seen by far. Let's just get this over with, because I have a lot to say. So we open up with Moxxie working late, doing Luna's job of being a receptionist. He finds her crying and drinking her souls away because Vortex, a bigger hellhound that you see in the episode Spring Broken, has a girlfriend who is the deadly center gluttony named Beelzebub, who is shown off at the later of the season, but not here because she didn't really exist yet for our knowledge. Moxxie tries to help her, but she refuses help. She eventually passes out drunk, so Moxxie pulls her into the IMP van to take her home. She wakes up sober, and now that Moxxie knows the secret, he decides to tell her his in order to keep them even, and then this is where we go downhill. So the secret is that Blitz, his boss, and Luna's daughter and Luna's father found out that he and Millie can't, how do I put this? They can't have intercourse because Millie's body's too small and Moxxie's toy is too big. That is bullshit because Millie is giant, but let's get this over with. And yeah, he's been trying to get that ever since. Luna naturally laughs at him for this because she's an asshole. And then they pull up to this hotel for no reason. No, that's not a Hazbin Hotel reference, even though Hazbin Hotel is in the same universe. And then I don't even know what's going on here. Because like she's just mad at him, and then randomly she kisses him and then falls for him. And then there's also a part 2. Okay, so I cannot show shit of this part 2, but Luna has this dream of a muscular version of Moxxie, and then she starts feeling on him, and then they make out. This leads to the actual part 2 where she, Moxxie, and Millie have a trio party. Okay, let's just get to the things. Alright, first off, the biggest problem with this book is blatantly obvious. This relationship, the age gap is so bad. Blitz adopted Luna when she was like 17, and Moxxie's around Blitz's age. He is literally old enough to be her father, and he is the best of buds and right-hand man of her father. And second, it really doesn't make sense with the story. Not only does Moxxie already have a wife that he loves very much, but he and Luna don't like each other. They are highly annoyed with each other. Now, I'm not saying you can't shit whatever you want, but there has to be limits. Like, even if you take away the whole age thing, it just doesn't make sense with the freaking story going on. And then, like the actual show, the over-reliance on sex scenes and sex jokes over and over again is not funny. It will never be funny. I don't know where the Moxxie and Luna ship came from. I don't know who made it or where it originated from, but like it originated from somewhere. I think it's because people like the enemies to lovers or meek nerd with popular girl trope. I don't really know. Oh man, it just isn't really a good thing. Like, I was coming to this expecting to make a longer video, but I don't really have nothing to say here. Because it's really short, it doesn't really drag on for a long time, aside from that egregious sex scene in Act 2, which I will not show off for notable reasons. It's not funny. It's not really interesting. This is the Helluva Boss equivalent of Boozy Oozy, but like with this and Boozy Oozy, they're not disturbing. Again, like I went into here expecting something actually disturbing, and I got an uncomfortable age gap and a bad sex scene. But when you talk about sex scenes over and over again, you get desanitized. Like this over here, like it's not disturbing. I'm just like, really? That's what we're doing? And on top of that, the actual show itself has a lot of crude moments too. So when you're a Helluva Boss fan like me, you just get desanitized to it. It's not really much. I know this video was kind of disappointing because I know he's going to be going on a big rant about why this sucks and why it's a disgrace and whatnot, but the fact that he can't even disturb me alone just shows how weak this is. Like, it tries to be this crude, raunchy Rule 34 comic, but like, it's so just not disturbing. Like, the fact that, like, I keep harping on this, but like, this seems like it would make the perfect kind of disturbing material. I mean, at least Boozy Oozy has something kind of going on. This, not so much, because the show is based on what's already crude. Meanwhile, Murder Drone's comparison with Boozy Oozy was more of a anyone can kind of watch kind of show. Yeah, that's it. I give this a 2 out of 10. Definitely worth watching again. Didn't laugh once. One of the worst ships in the show. Makes no goddamn sense in the continuity. And yeah, that's it. It's really just nothing burger. Like, it's just dull.